Here us to graph this quadratic that is now given to us in standard form. And whenever I'm graphing quadratics, I'm usually looking for at least 5 kind of reference points to help me see what that shape is going to look like. And normally I'm looking for like h and k values if it's in our transformation form. This is in standard form, so we have to use our little piece of the quadratic formula, which is what we call the axis of symmetry, which is negative b over 2a. This is one of the ones we kind of want to remember here, because if we plug in these numbers in for our b and a here, we can find where the axis of symmetry is, or like with the x value of our vertex. And so in this case here, we get negative 2 over negative 2, which is just 1. So our vertex here, our x value is just 1. And so from here on out, like I'm really just going to kind of plug in some points to the right of that. I'm going to find my vertex and 2 points to the right, and then just use the fact that it's symmetrical to find those other values. So this one here, we got plug in 1 at first here. So y equals negative 1 squared plus 2 times 1 plus 1. And I'm just like grinding out some algebra here basically, and just kind of putting this all together, and I get my y value of 2. So my first point and my vertex is going to be at 1, 2. The other thing I notice here is that since my a value is negative, I'm going to have a negative quadratic, which should kind of tell me like I should see this upside down parabola here when I'm done. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to erase this to give us a little more space. So again, I'm going to just plug in another number here. I'll plug in 2 into my equation to find out what we get. 2 squared plus 2 times 2 plus 1, negative 4 plus 4 plus 1. These become 0, and so I just get 1. So 2, 1 is my next point. And then lastly, I'm going to plug in 3. So y equals negative 3 squared plus 2 times 3 plus 1. Negative 9 plus 6 plus 1. This becomes negative 3 plus 1. And I get negative 2. So 3, negative 2. And now again, I know that since parabolas or quadratics are symmetrical, that these y values are going to match. So I'm going to have 0, 1, and negative 1, negative 2. And so when I sketch this, we do see that kind of upside down U shape-ish. And I have my 5 points, and I should be good to go.